Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, piss off before I call the police.
Hi, Penny.
You're a good girl, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Apparently he's a good girl. Go back and just call the police.
You do it.
Here's the thing, we started out friends. It was cool, it was all pretend. Yeah, since you've been gone.
I went over there and I was standing by their steps on the grass, and they said, "Oh, don't stand there. That's Ken's pissing spot." And I went, "What do you mean?" They go, "That's where he pisses." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Really? Because there was a big brown patch, and I'm like, had no idea. I thought someone had spilt some oil or something, but apparently the guy killed the grass because he was pissing on it. And I went, "He stands on the steps and pisses," which is what facing into the turnaround area, which is everyone's facing into. And he goes, "Yeah," I said, "Better fucking not let me catch him." Anyway, one day I'm on my garden out the front, and I saw him pissing off the front step of his house. I'm like, hey, cut it out. And he's giggling, thinking it's a big joke. Ha ha ha. And I went, oi! I said, not the fact that me and Karen want to see you. I'm sure she doesn't either. I said, we've both got little girl children that are here, and I know we don't want them seeing that. And he goes, oh, yeah, I suppose. And ever since then, he's not done it. But the fact that he's doing it in the first place is really disturbing. With marks on it. This is because parking there. Okay, so many years ago, I was working full-time, and I am a single mum, and I used to have to pick my daughter up from daycare every night, or in the morning, drop her off, pick her up every night, go home, the usual mummy stuff, get the car unpacked, get the daughter inside, get her changed, get her doing something, start cooking dinner, get her in the bath, unpack her bag, repack for the next day, do my bag, my bag for the next day, the usual very, very stressful mummy stuff, you know, laundry, all that sort of thing, get them bath, dressed, fed. So Ken used to come over, and I'd get home and I'd be just trying to get everything inside and just get inside the door, and then he'll be knocking on it 2 minutes later going, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And sometimes I could, and sometimes I said, oh no, I can't right now. And I said to him, listen, can you give me some time when I get home to get settled in and get everything sorted, please? And he still kept coming over. Some days it was like every day or every other day during the week. Other days there might be a week where I wouldn't see him, and then he'd come in and I'm like, can you please just give me some time? And he'd still come over, like, because he was really fat, and took him time to get from his place to my place. So I was pretty quick getting my daughter out, getting my stuff in, closing the door, and I'd hear a bang on the door, and there he was again. Anyway, this particular night he came over, hadn't been in for like 2 minutes, and he's banging on the door, and I said,
Ken.
he goes, yeah, can you do this, blah, blah, blah. And I said, and I looked at him, I thought about it. I thought, I can't do it right now. And I thought about when I could do it. And I said, look, I can do it for you on Friday. And he looked at me like I'd threatened to chop his frickin' dick off. And he's like, after all the things we've done for you. And I'm like, what? He goes, don't ever ask us for help again. I'm like, righto, I'm thinking, well, I do way more for you than you do for me, you lazy unemployed bum. But anyway, I'm going, okay, great, now he'll leave me alone, right? And anyway, so the next day, I'm getting my daughter ready for school. And I'm making sure she's buckled in properly. I'm trying to make sure I've got everything in the car. I'm got the car warming up. I'm sitting in the driver's seat just checking everything. And he comes over and he goes, oh, look, okay, so we're neighbours. We should be getting along. He said, I brought you over some egg cartons for my eggs. There was like over a dozen of them. And he started shoving them through the window of my car onto my lap. But they kept falling on the floor around the pedals of my car. And I'm going, and I just started screaming at him, fuck off, leave me the fuck alone. I'm getting late for work. And I start throwing them out the window, but he's in the way and they just keep banging on him. So I opened the door and pushed him away with the door. And I started throwing them onto the driveway going, fuck off and leave me the fuck alone. And I'm throwing them out there and he backed off again like I threatened to chop off his dick and goes, God, you're a nasty bitch. And I'm like, oh, if anyone could have physically exploded, that would have been the time of my life it would have happened. And he's telling me I'm a nasty bitch because I'm trying to get ready. I'm trying to make sure my daughter's all packed up. I'm trying to get to work on time. And he's there shoving egg cartons on my lap, which are falling down around my feet, around the pedals of my car, and thinks they don't do anything to me. They're unemployed. They've got all the time in the world to do whatever they want to do. I am not, like I say, working full-time, single mum, trying to make my best out of life, and he's doing this shit. And that is the day that I really just, it's like, no, I never want to talk to you again. But, you know, you sort of have to a point. But this shit continues, as you've seen so far. So good luck to me. Bye, everybody.